Imagine a world where two of the most respected and feared martial arts collide in a single arena: Judo versus Krav Maga. What happens when centuries of tradition and discipline meet the raw, unfiltered tactics of street survival? This isn't just a match, it's a clash of philosophies, a test of what it truly means to be a fighter. Think of it as pitting a shark against a grizzly bear. Both are apex predators, but they dominate in completely different environments. Each brings a unique set of skills, instincts, and strategies to the table, making this showdown unpredictable and electrifying. Judo, known as the gentle way, is more than just an Olympic sport. It's a discipline honed over generations, built on the principles of leverage, balance, and using your opponent's momentum against them. Every throw, every hold, is a demonstration of control and precision, where brute strength takes a back seat to timing and technique. There's a certain elegance to Judo, a dance of strategy and anticipation. It's a martial art that rewards patience, sharp observation, and the ability to stay calm under pressure. Its techniques have stood the test of time, earning respect on mats and in competitions around the world. On the other side we have Krav Maga, a system forged in the crucible of real-world violence. Developed for the Israeli military, Krav Maga is all about survival. It's not about points or style, it's about ending a threat as quickly and efficiently as possible, using whatever means necessary. In Krav Maga, there are no rules, no referees, and no second chances. The focus is on practical self-defense, striking vulnerable targets, neutralizing attackers, and escaping danger. It's raw, direct, and often brutal, designed for the chaos of the street rather than the order of the dojo. Techniques like eye gouges, groin kicks, and aggressive counterattacks are not just allowed, they're encouraged. In Krav Maga, anything goes if it means surviving and getting home safe. So, which would triumph in a real confrontation? The disciplined, methodical athlete or the unpredictable, streetwise survivor? Is it better to master the art of control or to embrace the chaos and fight dirty when it counts? To answer that, we'll dive deep into the origins of each art, break down their signature techniques, and explore the mindset of the people who dedicate themselves to these disciplines. We'll also look at what kind of person is drawn to Judo's structure versus Krav Maga's adaptability. By the end of this journey, you'll understand why this isn't just a battle of styles. It's the ultimate martial arts showdown, where tradition meets innovation, and the outcome is anything but certain. Let's dive in and see who comes out on top. The story of Judo begins in the heart of Japan during the late 1800s, a time of great change and modernization. At the center of this story is Jigoro Kano, a visionary educator and martial artist. Though small in stature, Kano possessed a powerful mind and a deep desire to create something more meaningful than just another way to fight. He believed that martial arts could be a path to personal growth, discipline, and harmony, not just a means of defeating an opponent. Kano studied the ancient art of jujutsu, which was practiced by samurai for centuries. Jujutsu was effective, but often brutal and dangerous, with techniques designed for the battlefield. Kano saw potential for something greater. He carefully examined the many schools of jujutsu, selecting the most effective techniques and removing those that were too risky or harmful for practice. His goal was to create a system that anyone could learn safely, regardless of size or strength. What emerged was a new martial art focused on the principles of maximum efficiency with minimum effort. Judo emphasizes using leverage, timing, and the natural movement of the body. Instead of meeting force with force, a judoka learns to blend with an opponent's energy, redirecting it to gain the upper hand. This approach allows even a smaller person to overcome a larger, stronger adversary. In Judo, brute strength is replaced by skillful technique. Throws, pins, and joint locks are performed with precision, using balance and momentum. The art teaches you to stay calm under pressure, to think quickly, and to use your opponent's actions against them. It's a physical chess match where intelligence and adaptability are just as important as physical ability. Kano named his creation Judo, which means the gentle way. The philosophy was clear. The goal was not to smash or injure, but to outsmart and overcome with grace. Respect, humility, and self-control became core values. Every class begins and ends with a bow, a symbol of mutual respect between students and teachers. In 1882, Kano founded the Kodokan, the first judo school in a small temple in Tokyo. Here he introduced innovations that would shape martial arts worldwide. The use of the GI, a uniform designed for safe practice, a colored belt system to mark progress and achievement, and a philosophy of mutual benefit and welfare. The Kodokan became a place where people from all walks of life could train together, united by a common purpose. Judo quickly grew beyond Japan's borders. Its message of self-improvement, respect, and community resonated with people around the world. Judo clubs sprang up in Europe, the Americas, and beyond. It became more than a martial art. It became a global community where people of all ages, backgrounds, and abilities could come together to learn and grow. The practical effectiveness of Judo made it popular in many fields. Police forces adopted it for self-defense and control techniques. Schools introduced Judo to teach discipline, confidence, and cooperation to children. In 1964, Judo made history by becoming the first Asian martial art included in the Olympic Games, showcasing its techniques and spirit to a worldwide audience. Today, training in Judo means joining a global family that spans generations and continents. It's a journey of self-discovery, discipline, and respect. Whether you're a child learning your first breakfast, a competitor on the world stage, or someone seeking fitness and friendship, Judo offers a martial art with deep history, proven effectiveness, and a philosophy that continues to inspire millions. Krav Maga's story is pure survival. In 1930s Czechoslovakia, Emil Lichtenfeld, a champion boxer and wrestler, faced real street violence. He realized sport rules don't apply in real fights. He combined boxing, wrestling, and street fighting into a system with one goal: survive. When Israel was founded, Emil became the IDF's chief instructor, refining Krav Maga for soldiers. Krav Maga means contact combat, no sport, just brutal efficiency. It's always evolving, adapting to new threats and weapons. Training mimics real attacks, chaos, exhaustion, and stress. Krav Maga is a tool for survival, not for show. Step into a Judo dojo and you'll see respect and discipline everywhere. The GI isn't just a uniform, it's a tool for throws and control. Training starts with warm-ups and learning how to fall safely. Yukimi. You drill throws, building muscle memory through repetition. The heart of Judo is randori, live sparring, a chess match of timing and strategy. On the ground you learn pins, chokes, and arm locks, skills that translate to real self-defense. Judo's training is structured, safe, and builds deep grappling knowledge. You learn to control others with technique, not brute strength. Krav Maga classes are intense and practical, no formalities, just survival. You train in regular clothes under stress with loud noise and chaos. The focus is on aggression and turning natural flinches into counterattacks. Techniques are simple: palm strikes, groin kicks, elbows, moves you can do under pressure. Scenario drills mimic real attacks, grabs, weapons, multiple attackers. The goal is to build reflexes and a mindset that refuses to be a victim. You're taught to explode from defense to offense, retsev, continuous motion, until you can escape. Krav Maga is about overwhelming your attacker and surviving at all costs. Where do these arts work best? Judo shines in controlled environments, bars, parties, anywhere you need to subdue without serious harm. Throws and pins let you neutralize threats without escalating violence. Judokas are masters in clinches and on the ground, able to reverse bad positions and escape. Even learning to fall safely is a life skill. Krav Maga is for chaos. Dark alleys, weapons, multiple attackers. It's designed for ugly, unpredictable violence. You learn to defend against knives, use attackers as shields, and create chaos to escape. Krav Maga is the emergency tool for real-world danger. Every martial art brings its own unique philosophy, techniques, and approach to self-defense. Some focus on tradition and discipline, while others are built around adaptability and real-world application. When comparing two arts like Judo and Krav Maga, it's important to understand not just what they teach, but how and why they teach it. Each system is shaped by its history, its culture, and the needs of its practitioners. This head-to-head look will break down their core strengths, their limitations, and what makes each one stand out in the world of martial arts. Judo's strength lies in its mastery of grappling, using leverage, balance, and timing to throw or pin an opponent. Developed in Japan, Judo is a sport and a martial art, emphasizing throws, joint locks, and ground control. Its techniques are pressure-tested in live sparring and competition, making them reliable under stress. Practitioners learn to use an opponent's force against them, turning defense into offense with skill and precision. One of Judo's greatest advantages is its focus on safety and sustainability. Training is designed to minimize injury, allowing practitioners to spar and improve over many years. This makes it accessible to people of all ages and backgrounds, and its effectiveness in one-on-one situations is well documented, both in sport and in self-defense scenarios. However, Judo does have its limitations. It lacks striking techniques, there are no punches or kicks, and it relies heavily on the use of the GI, the traditional uniform. In real-world situations where an opponent isn't wearing a jacket or heavy clothing, some techniques may be harder to apply. This can make Judo less practical in certain self-defense scenarios. Krav Maga, on the other hand, was developed for real-world survival. Its strength is its mindset, training students to react quickly and decisively to threats, including weapons, surprise attacks, and multiple opponents. Krav Maga is less about tradition and more about efficiency, teaching techniques that are simple, direct, and designed to end a confrontation as fast as possible. The system is known for being quick to learn, making it accessible for people who want practical self-defense skills without years of training. Its drills are intense and realistic, focusing on high-stress scenarios and building the confidence to act under pressure. Krav Maga's efficiency and adaptability are its biggest assets. But Krav Maga is a jack of all trades. While it covers striking, grappling, and weapon defense, it doesn't go as deep into any one area as arts that specialize. Its grappling isn't as refined as Judo's, and its striking can lack the technical depth of boxing or Muay Thai. This broad approach is both a strength and a weakness, depending on the situation. Another challenge is the lack of live, fully resistant sparring in many Krav Maga schools. Without regularly testing techniques against a resisting opponent, it can be difficult to know how well they'll work in a real fight. This can leave gaps in a practitioner's ability to adapt under pressure. In the end, both Judo and Krav Maga have their blind spots, but each offers powerful tools for self-defense and personal growth. The best choice depends on your goals, your environment, and what you want to get out of your training. Whether you value the art and discipline of Judo or the practical, no-nonsense approach of Krav Maga, both can make you stronger, more confident, and better prepared for whatever life throws your way. So who should train in Judo or Krav Maga? Judo is for those who love strategy, discipline, and a challenge. People who want to compete, build confidence, and join a community. It's a journey of self-improvement and physical mastery. Krav Maga is for the practical, the direct, those who want real-world self-defense fast. If you want to feel safer on the street and aren't interested in tradition, Krav Maga is for you. It's about survival, not sport. Choose the art that fits your goals and mindset. Judo or Krav Maga, which is stronger? That's the wrong question. It's about the right tool for the right job. In a one-on-one rule-based fight, Judo dominates. For de-escalation and control, Judo is unmatched. In chaos with weapons or multiple attackers, Krav Maga is king. The strongest fighter is the one best prepared for their situation. The ideal? Train in both. Combine Judo's grappling with Krav Maga's survival mindset. Ultimately, the answer isn't in the dojo or the gym. It's in you.